Guys, hopefully the moderators told you that was going to be the case. So welcome back, everyone. Let me just get things set up here. So hopefully you guys have had a good week. Come on, yeah, I don't need an ad for my own thing to see that. Come on now. Damn YouTube. All right. So we are here. Let me paste the rules because this is trivia, Trekkie trivia today. So you have to ask me the questions for me to drink. We'll go with that. Pinning the message. All right, so $2 from Olivia. Here comes the mighty Captain Pointy Beard. Damn Skippy. Mark's glad it's Friday. Dragon Tech Gaming, $5. Captain, you sexy, sexy man. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with you, but thank you. I appreciate that. Are you doing reactions to the Bad Batch? Good question. I'm not exactly sure yet. We might do that. It's not on our to-do list. We'll see how it goes. We might wait till like the season's over and then do like maybe 3 or 4 at a time kind of thing. I don't know if we want to do every one. That's a very good question, and I honestly don't know the answer to that. Judge 1981 is driving late into the night. Evening, Cap. Good evening, Judge. Be careful. Drive safely. Darth Cisco, Cap, you going to get the 1/6 scale data from X06? Possibly. Speaking of 1/6 scale, there is a thing that arrived today, which I'll be doing a review of soon, probably for next week. It'll be released on Thursday or Friday next week. The 1/6 scale QMX Captain's Chair. Cool little toy, and so we're going to be looking at that at some point. So that's 1/6 scale. The data is cool. I don't know. We'll have to see. Don't worry, it's a running joke. I do it with everyone. Oh, so I'm not actually sassy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Adam says the surgery went well at home and sort of well, good that things went well. Hope everybody's well wishes from the last one really boosted your recovery, and hopefully you're doing well. So it's great to hear. I need to pour myself a drink, and as usual, I've got that much Peach Crown Royal left, so I don't know. And that's about all that I have. So that's not true. I do have Slivovitz and stuff, plum brandy downstairs, but if I have to go get it, I will, but this is just going to be my mixed drink tonight as I do. And it's going to be, of course, Peach Crown Royal and Ginger Ale, Canada Dry Ginger Ale, because it's a great combination. go. So cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining me. All right. Trekkie, I enjoyed your Amigo Starship figures video today. I threw that one together really quick today because I really wanted to get something out. Unfortunately, I couldn't film it till later, and so it did feel rushed to me, especially on editing it and then uploading it so late in the day. But thank you, I really appreciate that. Those were kindly supplied by Big Bad Toy Store. They sent those as samples for me to review. I'm not sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store, but they will be sending me some sample stuff, and I also get credits, store credits, if I do like, a couple, I think it's 2 or 3 mentions for them in a month. So I get some store credit, and that's really cool. So that really helps me out because I do buy a lot of stuff from there. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Matt Boardman, if Whoop Whoop shows up, that won't be enough. I know, I'll have to get something else. I do have Spice Rum downstairs. I've got Sailor Jerry's Spice Rum. And of course Kraken. I don't really want to get into the Spice Rum, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. And if anybody follows the rules, I definitely won't be getting drunk because, the rules are pinned right there. You super chat Star Trek trivia questions. If I get it wrong, I have to drink. If you just ask me a trivia question, the regular chat, I get it wrong, I don't have to drink. If you just send me $20 and say drink, maybe at the end, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe. But generally speaking, no, I have to be asked a question. So, Pony Person, how about some gin? Gin is nice. Yeah, I don't have any gin, so I don't think. There might be some down there. Dragon Tech Gaming, did you get around to checking out the Wisconsin class I mentioned last time? Nope, completely forgot. You need to send me a reminder to trekyards@hotmail.com or just direct message me on Facebook. Sorry, I get busy, and when these are over, it's late, and I've had some stuff to drink, and then I go downstairs and watch a movie or a show or chat with people. So I need to clear my mind of the stuff. So unfortunately, no, I didn't, and I apologize. Speaking of, last night I did start watching The Irregulars on Netflix, which of course is about the Baker Street Irregulars. So when I saw this advertised, when I saw the trailer for it, I thought that looks incredibly stupid. I'm not going to watch that. For me to say I don't want to watch something Sherlock Holmes related is pretty serious stuff. Last night I decided, what the hell, I'm going to check it out. Episode 1 started off really good, kind of in the middle, got a little bit weird at the end, and then kind of episode 2 was all right, and episode 3 clinched it for me because there's a cool Sherlock Holmes Watson dynamic. Don't spoil it for me if you've seen it, but yeah, at the end of episode 3, I'm in for it now. I'm gonna watch all of it. So there is 8 episodes, so we'll see if I get around to that tonight or not. But if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, I'd highly recommend The Irregulars. Mark, what's in $5? What 2 ships searched for Hera when she disappeared? No idea. I need to have a drink for that. The Stanleys. Does anyone know why Lego doesn't do Star Trek kits? They do Star Wars and Harry Potter and others, but no Star Trek, because they don't have the licensing for it. CBS hasn't sold it to them, or they haven't gone after it. Mega Bloks does have the license. I do have some Mega Bloks Star Trek stuff. Their big TOS Enterprise is pretty great. So is their D7, but it would be cool if it was Lego. They'd probably put out more stuff. So Adam Juneman, spinal cord stimulator gets turned on Wednesday, and 6 to 8 weeks recovery. And thank you for all the support. Anytime, Adam, keep tuning in, and we'll keep checking up on your progress because we really do care about you. and we don't want anything bad to happen to anybody that is a viewer of ours. So, and supports the channel by watching and stuff. So, by the way, guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Let's see, we got 32 likes, 35 people here. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I get a better like to person ratio generally than our regular chats do, our regular lives. So I really like that, especially early on. So good job, guys. Stonewolf 2077. I'm tempted to pick up the Captain Kirk figure. The Mego one? Is that the one you're talking about? Or the 1/6 scale for this chair? I saw the 1/6 scale one for the chair, and it's like, that's pretty cool, but I don't have room for that kind of stuff. I could probably make room at some point, but there needs to be reshuffling of the house, which is going to happen at some point, and then I can actually get some more room. But so I don't know if you're talking about the Mego one that I did today, or if it was the 1/6 scale one. Eric Martin throws in $5. Good to see you, Eric. Where no man has gone TOS. Planet Enterprise went to for repairs after the Great Barrier. Delta Vega. So I'm not having a drink for that because it's Delta Vega. At least I think it's Delta Vega. If I got it wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Even though later in JJ verse, the Kelvin timeline, Delta Vega, you can see when you're on the surface of Delta Vega, which by the way isn't sandstormy and hot, it's actually cold and snowy, but you can see Vulcan in the sky. Oh, Delta Vega, what happened to you? J.J. Abrams, that's what happened. Hey, Chris is here. Christopher Bluer. Hey, how's it going, man? Good. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yes, I still have your Rossayante. Pony person, could I ask a more hypothetical question? Sure, anytime. Stonewolf 2077 says he's glad to see Adam back and is going to be praying for him. So Adam Juneman says the Wisconsin class is a fan creation in 2017. Mark says the Excelsior and the Noble were the ones that were searching for the Hera, which is great, so thank you. Judge 1981 says I gotta find that. Dragon Tech Gaming, oh sweet, so the USS Wisconsin was a fan-made ship. It would be awesome if it was a canon ship. Most fan-made ships would be awesome if they were canon ships because the fans know how to do things right. Judge 1981, yes, USS Wisconsin was the last BB of the Iowa class made. BB, what's BB? British battleship? No, not Iowa class, wouldn't be British. Big battleship? I don't know. Stonewall says, oh, the Migos figures, although the 1/6 scale captain's chair is tempting. It is tempting, and it's always been a little out of the price range for me. It's like, it's around 125, 130 Canadian. It's like, dial that back to double digits and I'd buy it. And that's exactly what happened here. I got it from Big Bad Toy Store because I've been mentioning them in videos and stuff. They have gave me a credit, so I got like $40 off, and it just was that price point where it's like, I'll get it now. So, but I'm glad you're gonna consider getting the Trek figure. Dystopian Guy, do you think that those banners, flags, and Picard leaks was for the United Earth Space Probe Agency? They looked navy blue and red as opposed to black and red. I don't think so. They look very militaristic, so I would hazard a guess that no. It's going to be an alternate timeline of some sort, probably Q related. Apparently, John Delancey has stated now that via a cameo appearance that they're filming season 2 and 3 of Picard simultaneously, and he's going to be in 6 episodes, which 6 episodes, if each season is 10 episodes, isn't a lot, but I can see him showing up, throwing them in the deep end, and then not being there for an episode or 2 while they struggle. So Colin Barrett just watched an odd History Channel video, claims that there was contact with an alien federation in 1952. One of the people present, Gene Roddenberry, not sure what to make of it. That would be super cool. I find it very unlikely, and kind of wishful thinking, but still very cool. I would be down for that. It'd be cool if that was legit. I would like to see that documentary. Well, I say documentary, you say History Channel video, so I want to see that History Channel video, yes. Olivia Julia's $5. Puggy, where the floor lays, Stuart. Peggy, where the floor lays, Stuart, with the Puggy treat. The Puggy is downstairs on the couch, Olivia. Pony Person, so John Delancey played Q. He also voiced Discord in MLP. Could that be a hint as to the shared multiverse? Discord. What's MLB? MLP. You got me confused. Judge 1981, BB, Battleship Designation, American, USS Wisconsin was BB-64. Oh, so just like NCC kind of thing, okay. BB with the hull classification for battleships in the U.S. Navy. Thank you, Fleetpaw. Dragon Tech Gaming, yep, that's the one. Xavier says, hi, Captain. One curiosity, have they started vaccinating anyone where you live? They have, absolutely. I've actually got my first dose. I got my first dose last Sunday, but I got the AstraZeneca. See, what happened was they lowered the age to 40, so I registered online, and there was no, I wasn't hearing back. I was at the pharmacy just to get some pills for my lower back pain, and I thought I'd at least ask. So I asked. They said, have I registered? I said yes. Showed them the registration code. They're like, okay, we have 2 slots available today. Can you wait an hour? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. So I waited around for an hour, got the first dose, and then the following day I felt like absolute shit. I felt like garbage all day. And the AstraZeneca was supposed to be a one-shot deal, but it was only 76% effective, so now they're saying you need 2 doses. But because, anyway, the second dose is anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks later. So 4 to 12 weeks. I could be getting my second dose like closer to August, which is ridiculous, but whatever. So yes, people have been getting vaccinated, but the system is overwhelmed. People aren't getting calls back. There's just, it's swamped, and I don't know. It's just not exactly like they wanted, I don't think. So, but yes is the answer. Hey, AC Costello, how's it going? Stone Wolf 2077. I agree they could dial the price back on the chair. It's just out of the range. It's just slightly like too much. I've seen it quite a few times at conventions and stuff, and it's like, ooh, it's just, there's an extra bill that I'm handing you that I don't want to do. Just dial it back a tad. So yeah, I agree, but I got it for a good price, so I have it now. So I do have the one up here, which is right there. Oh, right there, the one that Kirk's sitting in, right there. Which is the one of the Diamond Select ones. I actually have a few of the Diamond Select ones. I've got Picard's downstairs. I've got another TOS one, and I've got the Cage one with Captain Pike in it. That one does have sound effects and lights and stuff too, but this 1/6 scale is impressive. The only thing I have 1/6 scale are these Sideshow collectibles droids. I don't have many other 1/6 scale figures, so. AC, Esoteric Videos. Hello, how you doing? AC Castillo, Gene Roddenberry was an alien spy to help our society better accept the idea of peaceful extraterrestrials. Very doubtful. Olivia Julia's $5. Precious, come precious. William J is here, dropping hello as I nurse a glass of wine. Good to see you, my friend. Hit that like button as well. That's important. But good to see you. Adam says, yes, that is the pic of the USS Wisconsin, because Matt Boardman threw a link in earlier from DeviantArt that shows the Wisconsin, which I should maybe scroll back and take a look at. Let's be fair. Open with Safari. Ta-da! I'm going to get behind the chat, but that's okay. I need to look at it because... Oh, that's cool. I'd buy that for $1. There's the Wisconsin there. I really like that. This view particularly, I like that one. But that's it. So that is a cool looking ship. I hadn't seen that one before, so Pony Person, My Little Pony, LP is My Little Pony. Just FYI, but Trek is my first love. Yeah, I never got into My Little Pony. I don't quite understand the fascination with it personally, but that's just me. Colin Barrett, run a YouTube search for the History Channel. Gene Roddenberry comes up as the first video. Claims that Star Trek was Roddenberry's idea to soften the public to the idea of actual Federation. The actual Federation is watching. It's a very intriguing premise. It really is. I want to take a look at that. Eric Martin throws in $5. Got the first one right. Devil in the Dark, TOS. What were the miners mining? What were they mining? It's not dilithium. I'm going to take a drink. I do not remember, Eric. So let me know in the chat what it is, but I'm taking a drink for that one. Judge 1981 is from Wisconsin. That's why he's interested. Jeff Jacobs. Likewise, CV were carriers. I knew the CV designation. CV6 was Enterprise. When they became nuclear vessels, they went to the CVN designation. Vince Bazada. Do you live in the U.S.? I didn't know they were distributing AstraZeneca in the States. No, I live in Canada. I live in London, Ontario. So. Dragon Tech Gaming. Yesterday I watched all the Star Trek Picard Season 1, and it was for the most part decent, but I was a little disappointed in Seven's role. It seemed a bit lacking. Watch our reviews of it, would be my suggestion. We do talk about that quite a bit. They kind of ruined Seven a little bit. It's actually kind of shitty watching Voyager now, because you know where her arc goes, and it's like, oh, it's not really great, but oh well. Pony Person, back to Trek. When Voyager encountered and the copied crew and ship, what did they register on their scanners? I just watched that one. It's one where it starts out with Tom and B'Elanna being married, and then it's just like a goo. It's like a silver goo. I don't know what it was. I didn't see the end of it. I saw the first like maybe 15 minutes of it because it was on TV. And it's one of my favorite Voyager episodes, actually. So, but I do not remember what it registered as. So. The Stanleys. He doesn't have to earn my loyalty, Captain. He has it from the moment I was conceived. He is a Vorta. I am Jem'Hadar. It is the order of things. Who said series and episode number? Well, it's DS9. And it's one of the, obviously one of the Jem'Hadars, one of the firsts. Like, I would assume one of the firsts. Was it a Gamma or an Alpha? I don't remember. I do not know the name of the episode or the episode number, so. Mark Brennan, would you get a Star Trek themed wrestling belt? I used to be into wrestling, and that might have been kind of cool. I mean, I would. If there's a really nice one, I would get one and definitely hang it on the wall. That'd be kind of neat, but I wouldn't seek it out. No. And I haven't watched wrestling in quite a long time. It kind of lost its appeal for me, so. Adam says CV stands for carrier vessel. CVN stands for carrier vessel nuclear. Sabrina Burrell is here. Hello, Captain. Hey, Brina, how's it going? She is our DM for our Dungeons and Dragons game that we do every second Saturday. So good to see you. I popped in on her Twitch stream earlier. So good to see you, Sabrina. I miss you. We need to hang out sometime when we can. AC Costello, Quadrotrilicale. No, they weren't mining that, that's for sure. It's a plant. That's like a wheat. The Stanleys, DS9, Rocks and Shoals, third. Ramaclin. So it wasn't even a first, so there you go. Dystopian guy. How much rings could a ring ship bring if a ring ship could bring rings? How much rings could a ring ship bring if a ring ship could bring rings? I don't know, but I assume you're referring to this one over here. Judge 1981, USS Enterprise, when it was let out, was designated CVAN 65, then later CVN 65. Eric Martin says perform. They were mining perform? Don't know. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $5. The TNG in TNG's The Chase. What was the name of the female Cardassian gull who participated in the episode? No idea at all. Do not know. Pergium. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, Pergium. That is right. Yes. Donnie Pearson is here. Hello, Donnie. Hope you are well. Good to see you. Esoteric videos. I just keep Picard and STD out of my headcanon. Yeah. You actually made me say STD. I never say STD, even though people always abbreviate it. So, good job. Dragon Tech Gaming, a polymetallic fluid. Yes, that's what they were. Pony Person, sorry. Deuterium and biological matter, I think. Sabrina says, I miss you too. Aw. Miss you. Is tomorrow D&D day? I know the last one I completely forgotten about, but that was that was last week, because is tomorrow D&D day, Sabrina? I'm getting my weeks all messed up with quarantine. Just, yeah. Mac Doyle, are we playing a Stump the Captain trivia drinking game? We are trying to, yes. If you super chat, there's the pinned chat at the top there. Super chat any Star Trek trivia question. If I get the answer wrong, I have to drink. So for a $5 one, I take a sip of my mixed drink. For a $10 one, I do half a shot, and $20 one, I do a full shot if I get the question wrong. So, Gull Osset. Yeah, that also rings a bell. Yeah, that's the female. Judge 1981, $5 trivia question. What famous wrestler was in Star Trek Voyager? The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Finally, The Rock has come back to the Delta Quadrant. Pony Person, in the first TOS pilot, who was the captain? In the first TOS pilot, it was Captain Pike. Also, it's a trick question, but it's Captain Christopher Pike, so I feel like it's a trick question, though, for some reason. That's just too easy. Renegade Cooler, got a Star Trek question for you, and the chat when and where was first contact. It was in Bozeman, Montana, and it was April. We just had first contact day, god damn it. April 23rd? I don't know the year, though. Sabrina says, yes, tomorrow is D&D day. See, I forgot again. It seems like it was just last week. Hopefully you have something cool planned for the fighter, because I love killing things. And now I leveled up. I got like double attacks and shit. So I can like just, blah. Go figure, I'm a fighter, right, guys? The Stanleys, Bozeman, Montana, the 4th of April, 2063. Eric Martin, Mudd's Women, TOS, name the drug that made them, all the women look beautiful. Hint, it's not whiskey. No, it's the Venus drug. Renegade Cooler, nope. Yeah, I got it wrong, yeah. But Bozeman, Montana, anyway. Sabrina, oh boy, tell me about it. It feels like last week we played, but it's basically been 2 weeks already. Or it's actually been 2 weeks already. It does not feel like it. Good God. You need to Snapchat me more, lady. I haven't even been Snapchatting as much as I should be with people, but I try to keep in touch with people. Colin Barrett, which established character was the character Major Kira created to replace the was which established character was the character Major Kira created to replace on DS9? It was going to be Ensign Rowe, and was also going to be the helmsman of the USS Voyager before the actress turned down both roles. That is Ensign Rowe, and I'm glad she turned them down because I cannot stand her character. So I'm glad she didn't come back to Star Trek. Dystopian guy, what sport did Trip and Archer enjoy watching during meals? What in the pool, water volleyball. Good God, I can visualize it. It's not water polo, is it? Water something. There's balls. Mark puts in $5. What order was Gul Yultar with? I don't know. Oh, the Obsidian order, I'm going to say. Ha. The Obsidian order. Let me know if I'm right. Just trying to think of what the... It's really bugging me now. Water polo. Water polo is what they like to watch. Are these actually like cycling through properly? I have a feeling that they might not be. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on a second, guys. I'm still here, don't worry. Why in the hell? Scroll all the way down. And we'll pick there. We'll start there. Okay, yep, and do that. And then do that. There. I just get sick of seeing the same shit on the screen. Captain April, bro. Captain April was not the captain in the first pilot. Captain Christopher Pike was the captain in the first pilot. Who was first captain of the Enterprise would be Captain April. Yes, but that's not what was asked. It was asked who's the first captain in the who was the captain in the first pilot. So that's not Captain April. Sorry. Adam says the Big Show was on Enterprise. Yes, he was. Mark Brennan, Kurtzman should do show on World War III if he wants to do dystopian. Kurtzman can go. Kurtzman can piss off, as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't have to be anywhere near Star Trek. Vince Basada, behind the scenes trivia. Which Star Trek project led to PETA launching a formal complaint against the studio for disturbing a certain species' natural habitat? By the way, they were realistic puppets. That would be Star Trek 4 for the humpback whales. Stone Wolf 2077. I would love to get back into D&D. Circuits Maximus. Yes, we back at it again. Jeff Jacobs, my daughter has a D&D die that says fuck you instead of 20 and fuck me instead of 1. Oh, I hope Sabrina's still here. She would love that. That is awesome. Pony Person, what was the max warp of the Phoenix? Zephyr Cochrane's Phoenix was like warp 1.3, 1.4, something like that. Dragon Tech Gaming, where's Misha at? I don't know where Misha or Whoop Whoop are, because if they were here, I probably wouldn't be sober. Sabrina, don't worry, Mr. Level 6 Eldritch Knight Fighter. You'll get to hit things. Thank you, Sabrina. I love being able to roll the dice for shit, even if it's investigation or like, you know, perception. I like that shit. I like rolling dice. Water polo, yes. Oh, the third order. Okay. Power 543 fan film. Say, buddy, question: who would win in a space battle? 2 Norway versus 1 Akira and 1 Saber, and why? Well, that's Commander Calkins, guys. 2 Norways versus 1 Akira and 1 Saber, and why? I don't know. I'm going to say 2 Norways just because I don't know why. Some kind of trick question, I think. What would you like, Puggins? Do you want to come in here and lay down? Come on, lay down. Go lay down. Up, up, up. Lay down. The pug is behind the camera. Honestly, I don't know, Samuel. I don't know if you're trying to get me to say something specific. I don't know. Mac Doyle, $10. What song does Cochrane play in First Contact when they take the warp flight? Stop. Yes, I know. You shouldn't be looking at. She hurt her paw and she was been licking it. So just lay down. Lay down and go to sleep. It's fine. He plays Magic Carpet Ride. If I remember correctly. Renegade, I don't know the name of the song. I don't know the name of songs, so that's what I'm going to say it is. But Renegade Cooler, trick question. First Contact was in Carbon Creek in mid-26. Oh, fuck. Yes and no. I don't like that question. That's happened to me before, and I call bullshit on that 100%. If you want First Contact, where there's a goddamn statue of Zephyr Cochrane, it's Bozeman, Montana, and it's First Contact Day. None of this fucking Carbon Creek shit. Because you could argue that First Contact happened before that. Because Spock went back in time to 19 or 80, whatever, in Star Trek 4. Like, you can't pull that one out and say that's a trick question, First Contact. I don't buy it for a second. And it's no. You got to be more specific with your question then, because that's bullshit. Fleet Pass Swiftback. Kieran Saber. Why torpedoes? Lots of torpedoes. Uh, 1960s for Carbon Creek. Yes, 1960s. Sorry. So, Spock as Star Trek 4 was a bad example. Let's say you can use other examples of time travel in Star Trek. So no, fuck that. Yeah, he went back to 19 whatever for City on the Edge of Forever. It's technically kind of a First Contact if you want to get all technical about it or trick questiony about it. So no, that's just a bullshit answer. Eric Martin, Taste of Armageddon TOS. What order does Kirk give Scotty to massively attack the planet? General Order 22? I forget. I honestly don't know. Colin Barrett, true or false? Not Nimoy created the Vulcan salute based on ancient Hebrew greeting. Absolutely true. Not greeting, but it's what the priests use. It's actually the first letter in the name Jehovah. Just this shape. So, and they were blessing the congregation, and he was a kid and he looked. So, water polo, yes. Whales, yes. Never mind the 1960s. Judge 1991. Ooh, I got fire. Captain was about. Oh, I got fire. Captain was about Captain April. Captain was right. What? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Tangerine Star 26, trouble sleeping near 4 a.m. here. Thanks for the fun. Thank you for joining us. Go to bed. For God's sakes, get some sleep. Sci-Fi Nation, greetings, Captain all. Taking a break from editing Star Trek Online gameplay videos to watch for a bit. Well, good to see you, Sci-Fi Nation. Dystopian Guy, how many decks does DS9 have? I absolutely have no idea. I honestly don't know. I'd have to pull out the technical manual, which is in the other room. So, Samuel says, night and sleep now. Enjoy the hangover or not. Ha 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 ha. Pony Person, Captain on deck. Klingons decloaking at bow and stern. Federation cargo ship at risk. What should we do? I don't know. It's my night off. AC Castillo, what the hell is a Mugatu? Well, besides the fashion designer in Zoolander, which actually was named after the Mugatu from Star Trek, the Mugatu is like a white gorilla-like thing with like horns on its back and a tail, and it's got venom as well. But yeah, a big white ape essentially. Renegade Cooler, what is the Vulcan marriage ritual called? Shit. Don't recall. He didn't super chat, so I don't have to drink. Dragon Tech Gaming, $5. In Voyager, what episode was a throwback to Star Trek's tradition to the universe? In Voyager, what episode? Oh, Living. McDoyle, you are correct, Captain. Enjoy the donation. Thank you so much, McDoyle. What did I get right? Oh, Magic Carpet Ride. Ha, I get it. I'm not good with generally song titles. I know like the words and the beats and lyrics that I like, but I don't necessarily know the song titles. So, but thank you very much, McDoyle. AC Castillo, Area 51, the Ferengis' first contact. Yeah, but I think, see, again, you're splitting hairs, right? Like anything can be considered, yeah. So it's bullshit. Esoteric Videos, Guinan made earlier first contact. She did. Samuel Clemens. Sci-Fi Nation thought it was General Order 24. I'm probably wrong, though. No, you're probably right. General Order 24 sounds more legit. What did I say, 22? No, I think 24 is right. So, Dystopian Guy, DS9 has 260 decks. Well, yeah. Yeah, when you compare, when you see the Galaxy class dock there, okay, yeah, I'll buy it. The Kobayashi Maru solution, well, there is no solution. It's a test of character. or cheat, one or the other. Dragon Tech Gaming, damn, he got that, LOL. Colin Barrett, what was Tuvok's first Starfleet posting after graduating the Academy? It was the Excelsior, under Captain Sulu, during the events of Star Trek VI. Adam Juneman, did you know Seska was killed off Season 3 Voyager because of the writing staff changes? I did not know that. I think Seska was a pretty good character, even though I didn't really like her. K. Gordon Raphael Steppenwolf Magic Carpet Ride. See, I wouldn't have got the group, the performer name, so. Tangerine Star 26. Yeah, you're right. Keep up the good work. Signing off. Have a great one. You too, Tangerine Star. But yeah, get some sleep, man. I might have a drink. I'm gonna pour myself more drink. Pony Person, standard weapon load of a Miranda-class vessel. Standard weapon load. I don't know what you mean specifically. It does have a photon torpedo pod and 2 mega phasers. Depending whether it's the Miranda class or the Avenger class. It was the Avenger class initially to start with, which is supposed to be a lot more powerful than the Constitution class. However, then when the TNG writing staff got around to it and they named it the Miranda class, they scaled down the power of the ship so it wasn't as powerful as it was probably equal to a Constitution class refit. So I don't know what you mean by standard weapon loadout, but Colin Barrett, on what Starfleet vessel did Commander Janeway serve as first officer under Captain Paris? None. Dystopian guy, what was Sisko's dad's first name? Why do I want to say Lafayette? Lafayette Sisko. It's probably really stupid, but that's what comes into my mind. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to go with. Pony person, normal Miranda class, pre-refit. I still don't know specifically what you're talking about or where I would find that information, so I don't know. Mark puts in $5. What order did Gul Dukat command in the beginning of DS9? Don't know. I'll take a drink for that because I do not know. I do want to say the Obsidian Order, but for some reason I think it's going to be wrong. Tinfoil Ninja. I thought the Suez was the Miranda variant with the mega phasers. Well, there are quite a few Miranda variants, and yes, I believe the Suez does have mega phasers, but they're not. They were originally on the Avenger class, the early blueprints for what we saw in Star Trek II, and they were labeled mega phasers. They're supposed to be a lot more powerful because they channeled plasma directly to them, and that's why they're so big and on the ends of the roll bars, because they're just like essentially phaser cannons. So we talk about that. We've done quite a few videos on the Miranda and the variants. So Dystopian guy, Joseph Sisko. There we go. See, I don't know where I got Lafayette. Where the hell's that coming from? Fleetpaw Swiftback, $5. In the Great Starship Race novel, what was the name of the Romulan Stormbird class battlecruiser that participated? I have no idea. I have read that book twice though, but I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this. And that's getting beta canon. I shouldn't even be taking a drink for that, but I respect a good question. That's a good one. K. Gordon Raphael, Ben's middle name. Oh, that's Benjamin Lafayette Sisko. That's why I know it. Like, that's why. Fuck. AC Castillo, whatever happened to you having mega phaser pods? Those were what were mounted on the side of the USS Saratoga in DS9. Mark says Lafayette was Ben's middle name. Sci-Fi Nation, I think Lafayette was Ben Sisko's middle name. Fleetpaw says, in response to Collins, so I'll leave it alone. Mark's, so Gul Dukat was in charge of the Second Order. Okay. Adam Juneman, you mean now Admiral Paris. Colin Barrett, Janeway was first officer of Excelsior class USS El Batani, NCC 42995, captained by Owen Paris, Tom Paris's father. Really? Okay, that's news to me. I'm sure that's mentioned when she goes to see him for the first time in the white collar prison. But okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. It's not really mentioned again though. But okay, no, that's fair. That's good. Sci-Fi Nation, it's all the Obsidian Order. Which number division of the order, I think, is the better question. Michael Anderson, Benjamin Lafayette Sisko. That's where you got Lafayette from. I was kind of on the right track. Pony Person, considering a post Dominion War Galaxy class, would it be more efficient with the phaser lance later on? Well, you saw a phaser lance in All Good Things just slice through like was it a Negvar or a Vorcha? Just like slice right through the shield and the ship. I think the phaser lance is a stupid idea. I'm not a fan of the Galaxy X, the Galaxy refit. As much as I like 3 nacelle designs and dreadnoughts, I don't like that ship. But the phaser lance is an interesting idea, but it's a little bit much, you know? Fleetpaw says the CHR Red Talon was the name. Dystopian guy, what did you call Quark's dad? What did I call Quark's dad? Nothing? I don't know what you mean. What is your favorite episode of all time? If I have to go favorite episode of all time, that's really, really tough. Actually, that's impossible for Star Trek. But honestly, In the Pale Moonlight is fantastic. DS9 episode. One of my favorites from TOS is the Enterprise incident. Love that one. I'd have to do like I'd have to go through each season and kind of say, okay, I'd pick 1 or 2 from each season because there's just too many good ones. So I can't really answer that. Mark says, I thought she was a science officer. I thought Janeway was a science officer too. She can be a science officer and a first officer or commander as well. Fleetpaw Swiftback, the El Batani was mentioned several times in Voyager though. If you say so. I probably watched Voyager less than any of the other series, so. War God 6, Trek fans, please check out my project on Facebook. TOS Acts in Our Universe, the page is called Project Shogun. So there you go. Go check out War God 6's stuff. Pony person, now I dislike you, my captain. Why, what did I do this time? Oh, with the phaser lance? I thought you disliked me from saying I didn't understand the My Little Pony stuff, but I wasn't trying to be an asshole, I just never got into it, so. Dystopian guy, Keldar. Keldar is Quark's dad. Okay, cool. Adam Juneman, the Galaxy X is fun to use in STO. Oh, I'm sure it is. I just don't like it. It's an ugly ship. Mark, I always pictured the Galaxy X as a Terran Empire design if the Empire survived. Yes, 1000% yes. Or like part of the Living Witness fleet, which is ridiculous, but yes. He is dead in DS9. Okay. Sci-Fi Nation, the only thing you could call Quark's dad is non-canon and absent. Oh, harsh. Oh, wait. Quark's dad was mentioned on screen, just not by name. He was Keldar. Ah, crap, that's right. Quark, son of Keldar. Oh, and he did the Klingon thing. Yeah. I was trying to remember when that was. I thought it was when they went and visited Moogie, and he got his Marauder Mo action figures. Fleepa, yeah, he was. Quark said, House of Quark, I am Quark, son of Keldar. There was Here to Answer the Challenge by Tahar, son of whatever. Moogie also mentioned his name once or twice. Pony person, just the phaser lance. It is genius, especially against the Borg. Against the Borg, yeah, I could probably see that, sure. But, I don't know. It doesn't fit with the Federation, you know? It doesn't seem like something that they would be doing. Katsujikin 10. Was Keldar the name of the Season 1 Ferengi played by the same actor as Quark? Yeah, probably. That would be a nice little reference. That'd be cool if that was actually his dad. Is that a thing? It's the first I'm realizing if that's a thing. That's cool. Tim McCaffrey, $20. Thank you so much. Who was the director of the Move 1941, which was the NCC 1941 USS Bozeman Registry was a nod to? Who was the director of the movie 1941? I have no idea. That's not a Star Trek question. Do I have to take a drink for that? Because that's not a Star Trek question, Tim. I feel I should probably take a drink for that. Fine. I'm not... I think that's way outside the realm of what's a Star Trek trivia question. But... I mean, it's the first shot I'll be having tonight, so there's that. You don't want to spill anything. So. That's the good stuff. Colin Barrett, there's a graphic novel called Broken Mirror, where the Terran Empire had built a Galaxy Class X. Picard hijacked it just after launch and ejected its captain, Edward Jellicoe, into space. Yeah, those Mirror Universe TNG comics are fantastic. Oh my god, look at that piece of crap. The nacelles are too close together. Other than that, I mean, from the side, the ship looks alright, but you move it any little bit, and it's just the proportions are all screwed up. Those cells are too close together. They need to be 10%. Like just, Oh, here's another JJ Prize one. See, from the side, it looks kind of cool, except that the neck is too far back, and the front deflector part protrudes too much. And the scoop here on the bottom is too far forward. It should really... But other than that, it looks kind of cool from the side. I will admit that from the side, it's not my... It's not too bad from the side. Renegade Cooler, did you like the polarizer hull in Enterprise, or the polarized hull plating, okay, in Enterprise, or would you have preferred them to actually have shields? I liked the polarized hull plating. I thought it was a great prequel to shields, because shield technology, you know, it makes sense that that's something they'd have to strive for. The polarized hull plating is interesting, how it works and stuff, but I thought it was fine. Pony Person, maybe it's because I'm German, but I like super weapons. Ruben Loza, Spielberg, okay. Tim McCaffrey, nah, it's fine. K. Gordon Raphael doesn't put in anything, but has a wine glass, so hopefully you're drinking along with us. Tim McCaffrey, it's in the lore of Star Trek, in my defense. If you say so, man. Pony Person, did Lieutenant Hawk survive the story of a first encounter? No, Lieutenant Hawk did not survive. Sci-Fi Nation, I think Federation ships still polarize the hulls. They just have the shields now to add to more defensive protection. They don't polarize the hulls, though. It's not really a thing. I think the closest you get to that is the ablative armor, which can take some hits and distribute the energy, but they still have the shields on top of that, but there's no real polarized hull plating. The closest thing I think would be ablative armor. Renegade Cooler, what are your thoughts on the overall design of the NX Enterprise? We've talked about this many times, even with Doug himself. Not the biggest fan of it, honestly. It's not my favorite design at all. And the way it was designed and the way it was, producers said to take an Akira and just flip it upside down, no one will notice. You don't even have to make changes to it. Is cheap to begin with. So Doug was already backed into a corner, and he did the best he could. So it's good for what it is, but it's not my favorite design at all. Leapaw Swiftback, $5. What year did Captain Batson say it was when the Bozeman encountered the Enterprise and cause and effect? I don't remember. That's like super, super specific. I'm sorry, I don't remember that one. I'll throw a number out to guess. 2358. 2250. I don't know. I don't know. Bad with years. Stone Wolf 2077, $2. TNG episode where we first see the Traveler. You want the episode title, the name? I don't know. Proving Ground keeps popping into my head, but that's not it. I'll take a drink, even though it's a $2 super chat. I will take a drink still, like a little sip, because I do not know. Jimbo Logic. What is the large cutout on Voyager's saucer in front of the bridge? Looks like a secondary deflector. That's because it's a secondary deflector. If in front of the bridge you mean in front of the registry number, because the cutout's in front of the registry number. But if there's another one you're talking about, it could be something else, but I don't think there is. Ruben Loza. In the end, it felt like Shields anyway. It did. There was really there was no impact. Dragon Tech Gaming. If you had to take the trip of the USS Voyager, what ship would you take? You're allowed to take any ship from any timeline except the USS Prometheus. Any ship from any timeline. A Galaxy class would definitely be super great and comfortable for that trip. Absolutely. However, if you want to go with sheer size, go with the Enterprise J, because then you got like a lot of room to be moving around and doing things for 70 years. Although that ship wouldn't take 70 years, so. But if I had to do the 70-year trip, which is kind of what your question implies, any ship. I don't know. The Galaxy class is the first one that pops into my mind because it's so luxurious, so much comfort, so many holodecks, so much. It's so much more of a long-term crew ship than Voyager was. 94 GT Coupe dropped in to hit like. Carry on, gentlemen. 94 GT Coupe. Always here hitting like. Thank you. Live long and prosper, my friend. Pony person. Oh, but he did. Mark, I read somewhere that in Beta Canon, Chief Argyle developed a blade of armor based off of polarized hull plating. Yeah, sounds about right. They're very similar in premise. So, Jason Hand, wouldn't polarized plating interfere with the magnetic boots? Yeah, but you wouldn't be out there with. Why would you have the hull polarized? Why would you be outside when you're in a situation where you need hull pull? I know Minefield. I know the episode Minefield where they're outside and the Romulan decloaks, which is stupid in and of itself, but whatever. Great episode, but you would think that yes, it might interfere with the magnetic boots, unless there's more to the magnetic boots than they let on. 2278 is what your Fraser says it is. Pony person, our blade of armor is in concept like reactive armor plating. It destroys itself when hit. Yes, but it also disperses energy. So it gets a solid impact, disperses the energy throughout, and then yes, basically starts to disintegrate a little bit each hit. So 2278, yes. Renegade Cooler, you're at the Federation shipyards and are about to start design on a ship for the trip to the Alpha Quadrant. I don't know what you mean specifically. Stone Wolf 2077. The name of the episode where we first see the travelers where no man has gone before. What? That's cheap. Renegade Cooler. You're at the Federation shipyards and you're about to start designing your starship. What starship do you design and why? And what would you do different on your ship of choice? That's a whole live discussion question. That's like an hour-long discussion. I would design the Foley class because I already have. Because I love dreadnoughts. I love 3 nacelle designs, except for the Galaxy X, as I said. Honestly, one change I would make is for the Ambassador class. The actual Ambassador class we see in yesterday's Enterprise, not the Andrew Probert one, which everybody has a hard-on for. I get it. It's a cool-looking design. I still prefer Rick Sternbach's version. So for Rick Sternbach's version, I would actually add a 3rd nacelle. I think that thing as a dreadnought would look fantastic. Dystopian guy, are space docks warp capable? Space docks or dry docks? Because they're 2 totally different animals. If you mean dry docks, I don't see why not. You could like have them fold up and attach a warp nacelles on them, maybe. I mean, that'd be kind of neat, but I would say no in general to the whole question. Matt Boardman, the Enterprise J seems as big as the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Enterprise J. Sorry, Doug. Doug knows that, though. I won't mince words with the designers. I've told John Eves that, yeah, I hate the Bird of Prey design for Enterprise. I hate that retro Bird of Prey thing. But yeah, the Enterprise J is not great. Sci-Fi Nation, I agree. Galaxy class, 46 decks plus designed for long-term deep space exploration versus 15 decks and designed for short-term science missions. TMA, how's it hanging, Cap? Dropped in to say, hey, cool idea this. Ask your question thing. Here's a like. Thank you very much, TMA. How's it hanging, Cap? He says, long, loose, and full of juice. Fleet Paw says, I'd take an Oberth on a trip through the Delta Quadrant. Why? The Oberth is a cool looking little design, but it's not a big ship. No, not good. Pony Person, you are in command of a Miranda Suez type with minimal weapons loadout. Stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Choose your crew. Again, that's a whole live discussion, picking the perfect crew. Data would be on it, so would 709. The Doctor from Voyager would be on there. Spock, obviously. Yeah, that's a tough question. Matt Barban, I prefer the Sternbach version of the Ambassador class. My man. I like you, Matt. Pony Person, Ambassador class. Are you insane? I love the Ambassador class. It's fucking awesome. I used to hate it. I used to despise the Ambassador class until I built the model. Then once you hold it in your hand, it's like, this has a lot of, it's a beefy ship. It's got a lot of the original Constitution class design elements, just upscaled, and it's fucking great. It's a great design. Jimbo Logic, did they not install the second warp core in Voyager? Because I remember the primary getting stolen and it being a big deal that they had limped along at Impulse. Why didn't they install the secondary? Because they didn't have all the parts on board required to finish the installation or to finish the construction of the second warp core. There was a second warp core on Voyager, but because it got pushed out to get to the Badlands to take care of the little Maquis issue, it didn't have everything on board. That's one of the reasons that they say there was no Aero shuttle, because it was just the thing that's in the Aero shuttle slot was just like a temporary cover, I guess. It would have been cool if instead of building the Delta Flyer, they had actually had the shell of the Aero shuttle on the bottom of the ship, and they just built it up and finished the Aero shuttle, because the Aero shuttle was fucking cool. So I would assume that's why, because they just didn't have. I think I read that somewhere, that there was just not all the parts were there for the secondary warp core. They had enough to like of the secondary warp core, which were a lot of good replacement parts for the primary warp core, but they didn't have enough to have the two of them. So Area 51 Enterprises should have 2 nacelles and 2 only. Enterprises, sure, yes. I didn't say the Enterprise C, I said an ambassador class. So, Dystopian Guy, why did the Disco teaser include the Macquarie asteroid base? Do you think they were originally going for a Macquarie-style show? No, the reason for that is in Brian Fuller's original pitch, the reason that the ship looked like it did, like the Alpha, what we call the Discovery Alpha design, one of the first things anybody said was that looks very Klingon. That was the point. This ship was supposed to look like that so it could infiltrate Klingon space, and by long-range sensors appear to be a Klingon ship from a distance, because this is pre-TOS. So that's why it was designed like that. The asteroid base, I think, was just a visual reference. I mean, Matt might be able to answer this a little bit better. A visual reference to just say, you know, the Discovery is very much like the Ralph McQuarrie Enterprise for Planet of the Titans. So we'll throw in the asteroid base as well. But there was a whole storyline around Brian Fuller's and why the ship looked the way it did. Even the color of it was to appear more Klingon in design. So, but yeah, Matt Boardman can probably fill you in a little bit better on that, which he might do because he is here. Spock on. A blade of armor is the most basic of shielding, as the Apollo return capsule had a blade of armor. Yeah, but different kind of a blade of armor, obviously, but yes. Dystopian Guy. Would that explain the Macquarie-esque USS Disco? Yes. Adam Juneman. A blade of armor is like military SAPI plates or vehicle reactive armor in modern-day military. Yes. Digital Foods with JP12X. Rules posted in the description could be helpful. The rules are pinned as the pinned comment. But you're right. You're not wrong. Katsujikin 10. Can the Oberth float on water? Yes. Yes, it can. Sci-Fi Nation. Oberth in the Delta Quadrant. Ever see the poor little Nova class that tried? Hey, they did pretty good considering. But you're absolutely right. And the Nova class was one of the replacements for the Oberth class ships, which were still in use in TNG. But yeah, the Nova class came about and they replaced the Oberth class for the scientific short-term mission profile. Robin Loza. Smaller ships reproduce shuttles at a higher rate, though. Kevin Scott, 76. Hey, Captain, have you seen The Greatest American Hero show? Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Yes, I absolutely love The Greatest American Hero. I found the complete show on DVD, so I have it downstairs. And I watched the first half of season 1, and I was really enjoying myself. I need to get back into it again. But yes, absolutely, love the show. Pony Person, except Spock. I'm on board. I threw Spock in because I feel like people would ride if I didn't. He's good to have around, but yeah, normally he wouldn't be on my bridge crew list. Mark says the Ambassador class is my favorite Federation Starship class. Renegade Cooler, would you have preferred to see the Equinox instead of Voyager as the ship trying to reach the Alpha Quadrant? Not really. I did like the Equinox design of the Nova class, but not necessarily, no. Spock on, USS Enterprise, no bloody A, B, C, or D. Sci-Fi Nation, it was supposed to be installed on Tuesday. Yes. Dragon Tech Gaming, I think I would take the Wave Rider over the Aero Shuttle. Well, yeah, the Wave Rider is a fucking cool design, but I really like the Aero Shuttle, and the fact that they had test CG done for it, dude, just use the goddamn Aero Shuttle. Anton Smith, what is your favorite Star Trek theme? Voyager, probably. Voyager's fantastic. No, I shouldn't say that's my favorite. I like the classic one, motion picture, which is TNG essentially. But Voyager is a fantastic opening. I really love that one. So, Area 51. I know, Cap. Just saying. What did I say? Did I beat you down? I didn't mean to. Oh, Enterprises should only have 2 nacelles. Pony person, I'd rather sleep on bunks in a Miranda class than spend my time on an ambassador. I would even volunteer on the Oberth assignment, an Oberth made out of an explodium detonite alloy. Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, I used to feel the same way about the ambassador class. Wasn't a fan, but changes. Matt Boardman, when I worked on the teaser, we were told that it was being built in the asteroid base because it was supposed to have been a secret build, which is why that trailer had a mysterious vibe to it. Ooh. I actually did the opening shot, which they wanted to mimic the scene from 2001. That is cool, man. I'd love to have you here for that kind of thing. That's awesome. Fleetpaw, no, my ears, they're bleeding now. Even Precious groaned at the performance, laughing my ass. Just kidding. She's sleeping, but she's not licking her paw, so that's good. I love you too, Fleetpaw. Aww. Dragon Tech Gaming. I don't know why, but my most favorite ship of all of Star Trek is the Nova Refit and the Rhode Island. The Nova Refit, the Rhode Island. That was designed by our friend Rob Bonchoon. And there is quite a few differences between the Nova class and the Rhode Island, despite what a lot of people think. So, let's see. We have 55 people here, 72 likes. That's pretty good. Can we get 75 likes? Can we get another 3 likes? Would be great. I'd love to get another 8 likes, get up to 80. I'd like to get to 100, but we're not going to probably do that right now. But hit the like button if you haven't yet. Mr. Captain 93, would you like to see Genesis reemerge in Trek? Genesis? Yes, Genesis. How can you be deaf with ears like that? Genesis allowed is not, is planet forbidden. Listen, backwards friend, Genesis may be planet forbidden, but I'm damn well going. Yeah, sorry, I was Genesis. I don't really care. It's an interesting premise that could return, sure, but doesn't need to. Katsuchikin 10. I love that name. Now that I've probably missaid it 1,000 times in other lives, and this one I'm like Katsuchikin 10. I got it right this time, hopefully. But I love that name. The Greatest American Hero is in a movie with the actor who played Phlox called The Man from Earth. Is really good. About what if their friend who's moving away is secretly doing it as he's immortal. That's awesome. I didn't know about that. That's really cool. Mr. Captain 93 loves Star Trek 2 theme. Yeah, Star Trek 6 theme is also really good. Colin Barrett. I remember Greatest American Hero. It used to be on after The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. Edward Mulhare, also of Knight Rider, grew up a 5-minute walk from where I live. My grandmother knew him as a kid. That is cool. So he played Devon. Sci-Fi Nation. I think Genesis Project did reappear in Trek in a way. Replicators is one example. They replaced protein resequencers. Dystopian guy at Dragon Tech Gaming. It's like the Aston Martin of starships. Mark, $5. Which Federation fleet was assigned to defend Beta Z but was caught out of position during training exercises? I don't know. I don't know, so I'm drinking. Devin Larson. Hey, Cat, just got here. Hey, Devin. Pony person. I also have strong feelings about the Galaxy class, but YouTube will censor me. Stone Wolf 2077. I agree. Voyager theme is, I guess, awesome. Chris Tenorino. What if Battlestar Galactica fleet vessels encounter USS Voyager in the Delta Quadrant? Will Janeway buy the jump engine? Probably she would, yeah. Planty is here. Hey, how's it going? Only because you asked so nicely, I'll give you a like. Is that the only reason you're going to give me a like? I'll take what I can get. Pony person, give me a Miranda. Please. Shout. I'm not going to shout, give me a Miranda. I'm not the biggest fan of the Miranda. Give me a Miranda. There we go. And Planty, hopefully you had a good time tonight. So, yeah. Scott Connor, hello, just got here. A lot of people are just getting here. You're late. Katsujikin 10. Katsujikin means the life-giving sword. Awesome. Adam, if stuck in Delta Quadrant, the Sovereign class starship is for me. Oh, no. Adam, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. The Sovereign class is a battleship. There's not a lot of comfort and room on that thing. I disagree. For mowing down enemies, yes, 1,000 times yes. But if you want both the mowing down enemies power with the luxury, you gotta go with the Galaxy class. Donnie Pearson, I got two of my favorite Star Trek theme tunes, Sandy Courage's original series theme tune and Jerry Goldsmith's motion picture theme tune. Renegade Cooler, what's your overall thoughts on the Soyuz class, and what was the deal with the big gun on the aft of the ship? I'm not the biggest fan of the Soyuz class, honestly, and as for the big gun, you should probably watch we did a video there's a 2-part video of all of the Miranda class variants. My mind is blank right now as to what the hell that specifically was that we talked about with that, but it's in that video. There's, like I said, it's a 2-parter. All the Miranda class variants. Check that out would be my recommendation. The 5th fleet was the one that was caught off guard. Okay, thank you, TMA. Mark, answer the 10th fleet. Oh. Now I'm confused. Is it the 10th or the 5th? Or the 15th? You put the 5 and the 10 together, you get the 15th fleet. You take the 5 away from the 10, you still get the 5th fleet. So is it still the 5th fleet? I don't know. Pony person, game trivia, Star Trek New Worlds, go. What? Mr. Captain 93, what is a Star Trek idea, theme, or show that you and Samuel just can't agree on? We had an idea for a YouTube web series that would be called like the Shipyards or the Star Trek fleet stuff, something. I don't know. We just couldn't agree on it. I think it would be really stupid to have a show that was like based around ships initially, and then branch out into all aspects of Trek. I just don't think it would work. I mean, I think it would work, but Samuel doesn't. So we decided not to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't know. We agree on a lot of things, and we can always talk the other person or talk them into it or have them see our side of the argument. So, Tazera, me takes 3 drinks from my 3 beer. Sci-Fi Nation, wasn't the Red Squad that got caught when the war broke out? Were they in the Defiant class ship? Yes, Red Squad was in Defiant class ship, and they were behind enemy lines when the war broke out doing training. Dragon Tech Gaming, what did you think of the USS Horizon? Is it too overpowered or underwhelming? Oh, it was Samuel's? I think it's too overpowered. I don't know if you're talking about his USS Horizon. I think it's a cool design. There's a few things about it I'm not a fan of, but I mean, he's the same way with the Foley class that I designed. There's a few things he doesn't like about that, so I mean, it's fine. But it's a really great ship. He really thought it through. So, Pony person, I take it. Thanks, my captain. Colin Barrett. Yes, Edward Mulhare was Devon Miles. In fact, if I look out my front window, if I look out the front window of this house, I can just about see the cemetery where he is buried. His brother still lives nearby. Dude, can you get me his autograph? That'd be fucking sweet. I like Devon. That probably went too far. I'm not going to continue that one. Jimbo Logic. Does Vulcan have moons or not? I mean, it does until it doesn't. And it only doesn't because Spock said it didn't. But every other time we see it does. So I'd say yes. I think Spock's just a dumb Vulcan. AC Castillo. I plan on going to find the Miranda class episode later. Yeah, I can't remember the episode number. I'm sure one of the moderators, Fleetpaw, or somebody will find them. It's 2 parts, and it's all the Miranda class variants. But it's really good episodes. Area 51, big guns, big pew pew. Katsujiken 10. I'm sorry, I asked you this once before, but I forgot again. What was the name of that fan-made ambassador era Miranda class type ship you and the commander discussed once? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I know what ship you're talking about. I can picture it, but I do not know. I do not know the name of it. Sorry. Spocko Spock on. When I was a child, I pestered my family to take me to Star Trek convention in Detroit, Michigan in the 70s, where I got to meet Leonard Nimoy. Very, very cool. Sci-Fi Nation, if you have a ship question, chances are Captain and Samuel have done a video on it. If they haven't, you can sponsor it. Or just wait, because we have so many other scripts and stuff we need to get to, like, yeah. Wish we had more time to do stuff, honestly. But anyway, Adam and Juneman. I was in military and Starfleet is military as Federation is civilization. I was in the military and Starfleet is military as Federation is civilian organization. So be fine on Sovereign class. Oh, okay. But for 70 years? Area 51. Take the 5th fleet plus the 10th fleet equals 15. Average it out, and it's the 7.5 fleet. Xavier Gamer, why did they call the entire class the Miranda class? This is related to the famed Miranda rights that cops read to suspects before being arrested. It's not. It's actually referring to a character in Shakespeare's The Tempest. But yeah. My back is killing me. I forgot to take back meds before I came up here. Pony Person, Star Trek New Worlds, really? A Star Trek real-time simulator. That's an old game, if that's what you're talking about. But I still don't understand your reference to it earlier and saying go. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $10. In Insurrection, during the Battle of the Briar Patch, the Sona attempted to destroy the Enterprise E with what type of weapon that had been banned by the Khitomer Accords? Hold on. It's right there. Shut up, Pug. Shit. I'm gonna kick myself when I hear it if I don't get it before then. Fuck. Yeah. What the hell is it? Fuck. Foley, come on. I know this. I'm just gonna take a half shot because I can't remember for the life of me. Hey, Fleetpaw. Do not recall. still thinking. I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I'll get it. Fuck. Can't remember. Fuck. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass so hard when I fucking hear it. Don't remember. Fleetpile, let me know. Sci-Fi Nation. In TNG, Picard said the Federation isn't the military. It's a very contested point in canon. Yes, absolutely it is. Pony Person. Q bless me. I'm getting drunk 18 hours after I started. Damn. Matt Boardman throws in $10. In TOS Season 2 episode Bread and Circuses, what was the name of the Captain Merrick ship? The USS Beagle. I'm going to say the USS Beagle. And for some reason, for Fleet Pause question, I want to say no, not cryogenic. That wouldn't be right. It's going to give up. So Matt, let me know if I'm right, if it's the Beagle. And I remember just a stupid goddamn name. Oh, yes, that's correct. There you go. So don't take a half shot for that one. So, Colin Barrett, the head of Starfleet operations, gave Captain Sisko special dispensation to change the name of which ship? The USS Sao Paulo to the USS Defiant. Fleetpaw Swiftback, no, it's named after Miranda, Prospero's daughter in The Tempest. Scott Connor, asking for an opinion. In Star Trek Attack Wing, is Star Trek Attack Wing worth purchasing? I played most other Star Trek combat games and I was wondering about this one in comparison. I've never played Attack Wing. I've got a bunch of the ships. I've got the game. I have a friend in town here that him and his brother play it all the time, and they wanted me to come participate. I never got around to it, and then fucking COVID happened. So I've never played Attack Wing. I've seen it being played, and I really think it would be really enjoyable. So I would say yes. If you played other games like Starfleet Battles and FASA and stuff, I think you'll really appreciate it. You got your turn arcs, you've got your weapons arcs as well, different turn arcs for different speeds, like some really cool stuff. So I would say yes. I would go for it. Chris Tenorino, in 2370, the Hera went missing. Silva, LaForge, and the rest of the vessel's crew were listed as missing in action. Must have been kidnapped by the caretaker to the Delta Quadrant. Dun, dun, dun. And there's Fleetpaw. He puts in the links for part 1 and part 2 of the Miranda class variants and stuff. So thank you very much, Fleetpaw. Squadron Course, sorry I'm late. Motorcycle repairs, how's it going? It's going well. Hopefully your motorcycle is repaired. Oh my god, my back is so sore. I need a back rub. Who wants to volunteer to give me a back rub? Anyone? Fleetpaw, not you. Fleetpaw, and this is the 3rd episode of Trekyards ever, the Miranda class. Oh yes. That's our 4th episode ever, because we had episode 0 as well. Kevin Scott 76. Hey Cap, have you played Rocket League, soccer with rocket-powered cars? I haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. Renegade Cooler, I enjoyed your show tonight, but it's late and I gotta go. Thanks for answering my questions and live long and prosper. Thank you very much, Renegade Cooler. Live long and prosper to you as well, and have a good night. Here we go. Fleetpaw, an isolytic burst, a type of subspace weapon. Yeah, I knew it was a subspace weapon that would tears through subspace, but isolytic, yeah, fucking knew it. Fucking, god damn it. Sci-Fi Nation, something subspace weapons. Xavier Gamer, Captain, I suffer from horrible back pain. Is it okay to ask what do you take and whether it works? I still can't find anything that really works for me. I usually take just Robax Platinum, the extra strength stuff, and I usually take 2. It doesn't always work, but generally if you take like one when you wake up, one a couple hours later, and then later in the day, if you've been doing a lot of work and it's really sore, then I'll take the 2 to go to bed. Works pretty good, so hopefully that helps. Sci-Fi Nation, I knew the lytic part. Esoteric Videos, $5. Name the famous reality TV star that appeared in one of the Star Trek series. Famous reality TV star. One of the Starship. I know. I don't watch reality TV, really. Take a drink. Pony person. I'm taking a drink when you have, my captain. No one has to suffer alone. Chris Tenorino, what if Wesley Crusher escaped the burn and living like a hermit? A la Will Robinson from the Lost in Space movie. Living by himself. Pony person, at the end of Voyager's journey, how many Defiant class vessels were in service? There was at least 4 or 5, but I would say probably closer to 15 or 20. I have no idea if there's a specific number for that, but we do see some in ship in a bottle attacking the Romulans. So, and plus we see the first contact ones, and all the ones. I don't know how many there are in the Dominion War actually, but yeah, I don't know. 15 and 20 is actually a low number now that I think about it. I don't know. I have no idea. Squadron course depends. Will you buy us dinner first? I mean, so Stone Wolf would rub my back, so thank you. Area 51 says not it. I'll buy you dinner first, sure. Why not? Pony person, so many Miranda fans. I'm not alone. I'm lonely. Stone Wolf 2077, a strong bear rub down. Hey, that would be exactly what I need. I would be totally fine with that. Yes, please. Chris Tenorino, what if the NX Defiant can handle quantum slipstream dive? That would be cool if it could. Colin Barrett, for bonus points, what class of ship was the USS Hera? I want to say the Hera was a Miranda class, but I could be wrong. Scott Connor, question. Has any of the material generated in Star Trek Online made an appearance in canon during any of the newer episodes? I don't think so, no. Esoteric Videos. I meant to type reality TV host, if that helps. Corbin Burnson. I would like to know the series because honestly I don't know. I don't know what era I'm aiming for. So Spockon. Sorry bro, only ladies get a back rub from me. Sci-Fi Nation, Wesley would just traveler style vanish out and say, haha, noobs. Squadron course. Motorcycle is good. Was installing LED front turn signal. LED lights reduce accidents because they're brighter. Or so I've heard. Yes, they are brighter. Jimbo Logic. After you're transported, are you still you or are you a copy of you? Oh, good God. Don't get into that. We've talked about that a lot. It's a very, very interesting question that there's no answer to. So, yeah, did you die? Did you die in the transporter pad the first time and now you're just a copy? Where's your soul if you have a soul? Did your soul get there's a lot of questions there, so. Pony person, give me a Miranda or death. Chris Tenorino, I want to see Descendants Dr. Bashir in Discovery Season 4 since he is an augmented human. 47 people here with 81 likes. Oh, we hit 80. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. 9 more likes? Can we get 90? If you haven't hit like yet, hit that like button. Esoteric Videos. It was Padma Lakshmi, host of the very long-running reality show series Top Chef. How could you forget her? She was the titular Precious Cargo in the Enterprise episode Precious Cargo. I didn't know that. I didn't know she's amazing, but I didn't know that she was a reality TV host. Area 51. I'm guessing they made a crap ton of Defiant class ships, pretty small, easy to crank out, and out some serious numbers. Spocko says, "Oh my God, I have back problems. Exerciser will help you seriously." I know. Building core muscle exercises. I just don't have time, or I forget, or it doesn't bother me for a while, and then it just does. So yeah, I hear you, but thank you for the advice. Area 51. I'm guessing they made a crap ton of Defiant. I did that one already. God damn it. Fleetpaw, for the Defiant question, I'd say between 50 and 75. They were probably churning out 10 per year at the height of the Dominion War. The USS Hera NCC 62006 was a Nebula class. Okay, very good. Fleetpaw Swiftback, the Vesta class Aventine was mentioned to Picard, but not seen on screen, I believe. Was it though? I don't know about that. Maybe it was, but I don't remember that. Squadra course, $2. What's proper ratio of dilithium to anti-dilithium? Are you serious right now? Squadra course, do you want me to hunt you down and... Are you serious with that question? If you're serious with that question... Squadra course, you're a regular here. Anti-dilithium. Are you kidding me? Do I have to say again that dilithium is not a power source? It's deuterium. That's the power source. Dilithium is just the refinement process by which the high energy warp plasma is channeled through to create high energy warp plasma. You know what I mean. Please tell me you're joking, Squadra course. Pony person. If I have to choose between the Oberth and a Nova, I take a Miranda, thank you. You like to be the red shirt of the fleet, don't you? Spocko, oh my God, why are people asking for stuff? Kevin Scott 76, is there any reference to Star Wars and Star Trek? There is in Orville. No, there absolutely isn't. Except in the Kelvin films, there's R2-D2's in 2 Kelvin films. It's just stupid, but that was a joke by the Squadra course. Thank God, man. Area 51. A Miranda or death? You get both. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Dragon Tech Gaming. What is your most favorite character in Star Trek? My favorite was Hoshi Sato from... Oh, I fucking hate Hoshi Sato. So that's not it. My most favorite character in Star Trek has to be Cisco or Kirk. It's kind of a toss-up. Spocko, God helps those that help themselves. Pony person I liked. Still love the Miranda class. Blow me. Well, I won't blow you, but yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Esoteric videos. Pun intended, by the way. Adam Juneman, I call the Miranda class the Humvee of Star Trek universe because it can get blown up and there's always one to replace it. It's not a good thing. Area 51, everybody hides. Someone asked him a dilithium question. Pony person, best intermix ratio for a Constitution class vessel. Don't know. Colin Barrett, matter antimatter mixed ratio is 1-to-1. Pony person, if Q was a red shirt, look at me. Mark, the Millennium Falcon is in the Battle of Sector 001. Yes, it is in First Contact. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $5. The face Foley makes when someone says that lithium is a power source looks like he's seriously contemplating murder. Yeah, because I am. Anton Smith, who is the model on the Trekyards shirt you were wearing? Nobody in particular. Just a hot redhead. be right with you guys. I really should go get another drink, but let's see. And I'm back. Okay, come on. Okay. Well, anyway, whatever. Please pause, switch back, hashtag fuck huntsman. Oof. Pony person, intermix ratio is always 1-to-1. Esoteric videos. If we are talking about good Trek themes like before, two that deserve some love are the First Contact theme, as well as London Calling from Into Darkness. One of the few good things about that movie. Yes, Into Darkness had a fantastic soundtrack. I've said that since day one. I love the music in First Contact. Or not First Contact. In the 2009 JJ film. Fuck, what am I talking about? Oof. Esoteric videos. If we are... Oh, I just read that one. Goddamn. See? Tired. Scott Connor. I'm looking forward to getting the art book on Dan Curry. I have that in the next room, and it's fantastic. Ruben Loza. Galaxy is truly the Cadillac Escalade. Jason Hand. I have to say that the Starfleet carrier ships look poor bad compared to the other Federation ships. And Pony person. I'm drinking for 20 hours now. Really, Captain? That is easy. Depends what you're drinking and how fast you're drinking it. Speaking of, I should probably have some water. All right. And Feetpot says you're likely younger than us old folks. There's that too. Sorry, I'm just watching the Elcars behind me. I don't remember what that one's from. Adam Juneman, you have to drink to be on the Oberth or Miranda. I'm drinking gin 60% at 33 years old. Well, it's 33. Yeah, you're not old. Fuck you. You're not old at all. It depends. How much are you drinking? Like, I have multiple shots during these lives because you guys super chat for them, so... Colin Barrett, Captain James C. Kirk had a Great Dane. What was his name? Butler. Pony Pearson. Also, I'm on medication. Well, that's not smart. Fleet Pause Swift back. Captain Foley is eternal. Ah. 90 likes now. Oh, we hit 90. Yeah. Okay, 50 people here, 90 likes. Can we do 10 more likes? Is there 10 people out there that haven't hit that like button? Probably not likely. Hit the like button if you haven't. I'd like to try to get to 100 likes. It's only 10 more. I think it's a possibility, but you never know. If you can, please do. Hit that like button. Pony person, you're drinking 8 liters of gin at 60% alcohol, so you're drinking 8 liters an hour. I call bullshit. Never said I was smart. That's fair. I mean, just the medication thing. Yeah, I did that once. I almost died. I started a new medication. Oh, video pause. Just continue watching. I started a new medication, and then me and my ex-wife went on vacation, and went out to the strip club and had some wine, and I had too much wine, and it reacted badly with the medication, and I went to the washroom and fucking passed out, and she had to get into the washroom to find me because I didn't come back, even though we had a really hot stripper coming to our table to dance for us later. I missed all that and was passed out beside the toilet, between the toilet and the wall, and then got back to the hotel room, and yeah. Ah, the good old days. Squadra Course, $2. Sorry for bad joke. Here's a super apology. Thank you, Squadra Course. I didn't think you were that kind of person. Spocko, LOL 33 is young, younger than my son. Sergeant Montgomery, $20. True or false? Trekyards rules. Shots all around. It's a matter of opinion. I would say I'll go with true. I will have a shot though because I think I should. Peach Crown Royal. That's refreshing. Pony person, medics make alcohol less effective. Medication. Some do. Some also react very badly with medication and can potentially kill you. So, depends on the medication. Jimbo Logic. How could Data make it through Starfleet Academy and rise through the ranks to become an officer? He seems very naive, especially in the first season. Very good point. And we're in started season 5 now, and he says he's been in Starfleet for 26 years. So, Mark, $5. What did Kirk make his girlfriend to soften the blow that he was returning to Starfleet? Katarian eggs with dillweed and toast. Sergeant Montgomery, it's in $5. It says true. Fleet Paul, you'd be dead, sir. 120 proof at 8 liters an hour would make it your blood alcohol close to 0.50, which is beyond the level for alcohol poisoning. Wish I could get drunk. It's not possible. Chris says, what if at the end of Discovery is the Discovery crew of the Guardian of Forever to 2151 to meet Trip Tucker to reveal the truth of the burn? Squadra Course, 33. I've got cars older than that. Hell yeah, my car's older than that. Flipa, you may want to see a doctor then. Geek Dad 7978. I once got drunk and woke up in one of those old school backyard satellite TV dishes. Jesus Christ. Pony person, some do. Mine make me practically immune. Well, you'll consider yourself lucky. Go and bet somebody at a bar that you can outdrink them. Dragon Tech Gaming. Oh, I'm about to run out of Empira. No. Esoteric Videos, $5. Who is Ensign Rivers in Enterprise? Is Ensign Rivers Seth MacFarlane? I know Seth MacFarlane's in like 2 or 3 episodes of Enterprise, but I don't remember his name. And Mark is saying correct, so I don't know what that's about, but thank you, Mark. Chris Tenorino, Discovery Turbo Lift remind me of Wonka glass elevator. A little bit, yeah. Pony person, made 50 euros. Well, hell yeah, I go make more than that then. Go. Colin Barrett, I once got drunk on a night out and woke up in a fountain in another country with no idea how I got there. Now that's a story. Kevin Scott 76. Beware of Kool-Aid with PGA. Trying to see what people are talking about, because I'm confused. Esoteric Video is like, yep, you got it. And Mark is like, correct. I'm like, what? Oh, I got Esoteric. Okay, I got Seth MacFarlane right. Okay. I didn't know that was his name, so there we go. I was trying to think of somebody that would be, why you might be asking. Fleet Pie, I got blackout drunk one night. I don't remember anything beyond my last drink and waking up in a puddle of vomit. I lost about 6 hours that night. Oof. I've had those, don't worry. Pony Person, why medication costs 1,150 euros a month? So I really did win, did I? No, but you need to go drinking more so you can pay for it. Scott Connor, have you listened to any episode of the new podcast titled Ship Talking? No, didn't even know that was a thing. Mark, I once got plastered and just started barking at everyone like a dog. All right then. Esoteric Videos. Speaking of Seth MacFarlane, be sure to email me whenever you guys want to read that Orville script. Oh, yes. Sorry, we just... Fleetpaw. It was the only time I got blackout drunk. Scott Connor. It's a newish podcast about Star Trek ships. They better reference Trekyards. We were first. Pony Person, I never paid for medical expenses. Does that count? I mean, I guess, sure. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, we're just coming up at the 2-hour mark. Can we get 7 more likes? Can we get 7 more likes? Let's get 7 more likes, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. 7 more likes, get to 100 likes would be fantastic for this little live that we've done here. I mean, I'm not really feeling my alcohol too much, but Colin Barrett, I got into the habit of leaving my car keys at home, going drinking after waking up on the bonnet of my car, which was in the middle of a golf course 150 miles from where it's... Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, keep your keys at home. Fuck. Esoteric Videos. No worries, I know you guys are super busy. Wait as long as you need, no rush. We'll get to it. We just need reminders. So thank you. Fleet Pie, I have a feeling that will change if you ever meet up with UCAP. You're not going to get blackout drunk. I won't let you. That's no fun. That's not a fun night. So, no, we just need to get to that point where it's like, yeah. You don't want to get to that point where it's like, yeah, fuck. Woo, disability for the win. Esoteric Videos. I'll try to think of one more good trivia question. Spock on. I could unlike you and relike you. You could do that, but don't. Adam Juneman. I found out how hard Everclear can mess you up. Drank it on Friday, woke up on Sunday, and still had homework to do while in high school. Damn. Sergeant Montgomery, hashtag our quest. What? Aztec Videos. So you just removed the message. Dragon Tech Gaming. Yeah, I had one hell of a scary night myself. Once got so pissed drunk that I blacked out, lost about 8 hours of time, woke up pissed drunk in bed with some chick I didn't know, and was in a neo-boring state. A neighboring state. What? Oh, neighboring state. Neighboring. 6 more likes, guys. Hit that like button. Pony says, once I woke up about 600 kilometers from my home. Took me 2 days to get home. Jesus. Everclear is one thing I will never mess with. Esoteric Videos. By the way, some of you... oh my god. I'm getting tired. By the way, some of you Some of you, some sounds like you have alcohol problems. LOL. Y'all need synthahol. Wow. Biomed Research Unit Scanner. Magnification 500 diameters. Dun, dun, dun. Look, I'm not drunk enough yet. 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. Alcoholics go to meetings. I'm a drunk, damn it. Yes. Jimbo Logic. Was Data's cat male or female? It seemed to keep changing. Or was he bad at taking care of cats and kept getting a new cat and wasn't creative with naming them? A little bit of all those things. There was also an alien cat that could change sex because they filled in the DNA, the missing DNA sequences with frog DNA, amphibian DNA, a la Jurassic Park. So, and Spot also went from long hair to short hair. It was like a cameloid kind of thing. So, all those answers are legit. Everclear is 195 proof. Holy shit! Why would you even touch that? Pony, not to mention the one time I got so drunk I carried 18 French police cars back home while driving a stolen Audi TT. Why are you not in jail? Adam says, I am also the drunk. I don't like all the drunks. It's scary. Dragon Tech Gaming. I love my Alchi. Leave my Impera alone. Get your hands off the glass. Last call my ass. Sergeant Montgomery, $5. Can we have USS Enterprise CVX 330 breakdown? Yes, it's already been filmed. That was filmed like 2 years ago and has not been released yet. If you want that video, bug Samuel. I have bugged him multiple times to edit that video. He doesn't. It's a fantastic fucking video. I did a lot of good research for it. There's a lot to learn about this little beauty over here, this little ring ship. So yes, bug Samuel. Next time you're on a live, say, Samuel, where's the ring ship video? Because trust me, that's pissing me off, Sergeant Montgomery. Information on the sex of Data's cat is spotty at best. Pony person Spot was changing. Mark Lawrence, $5. Was insanely busy, just glad to make it. Also just contributed to the new Trek shorts Indiegogo Sam is a part of. Mark, you're amazing. You contribute to all the really good, all those great Star Trek fan films and projects. So thank you so much. Fleet Paw, Russian rectified spirits are also 195 proofs. Did 2 shots of that, so good for the rest of the night. Now, Mark, I gotta ask you, did you get the photo? Did you get the photo to where it needs to be? Because Trekyards. Mark, talk to me, buddy. Let me know. 4 more likes, though. If you're just new here and you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. 4 more likes, we can do it. Adam says, I didn't know it was ever clear. It was in Kool-Aid. Oh my God. Surge Alloy. Hey, Cap, how much better is the Enterprise D bridge than the Enterprise E? How much better, like percentage-wise? I don't know. I think the best Enterprise D bridge was the one from Generations with the panels on the side. And I think it was heads and shoulders above the Enterprise E. Not a big fan of the Enterprise E bridge. Pony, the TT was not really stolen, just the dead guy on the right. It's a long story. Jesus Christ. Colin Barrett, when I worked in transport, I often woke up on a ship heading for another country, largely as it had bars that did not close and was useful when pubs closed. Free travel almost got me killed. Mark Lawrence says, boom, 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 boom. The photo is good to go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. 97 likes, 3 more likes, guys. 3 more likes, 3 more likes. Mark, have you hit like? I don't know. Have you? Planty was here for a second. I don't know if she hit like. Sarah never showed up tonight, even though she said she might. I'm missing some likes. Now I went down to 96 likes. There we go, 97. Somebody tried to hit it twice. Surge says, yes, Generations D Bridge is so good with the movie lighting too. Yes, hell yes. Definitely my favorite Enterprise D Bridge. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call that quits for now. It has been a fantastic night. Wasn't much trivia going on. Didn't get much drunk. I didn't get drunk from drinking the drinks. But, thank you guys. You're all fantastic. So, if there's 3 people out there that haven't hit the like button. Dang, I have one more trivia, says Esoteric. No, it's not too late, Esoteric. Go for it. Even though everybody's leaving. 48. No, there's 48 people here. That's great. 97 likes. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. I need 3 more likes. Squadron Course, thanks for hanging out, Captain. Yes, thank you for pissing me off, Squadron Course, even though it was a joke. Esoteric videos, $10. 2 questions. Ooh. How many times does the Enterprise explode in the episode Cause and Effect? I'm going to say 4. What is the Klingon equivalent of deja vu? Don't know. Hit like super snipe, says Sergeant Montgomery. Donnie says, I thought it might have been 3 times. I do remember I thought it might be 4 times though. So Esoteric, let me know how many times it did blow up. I think it might have been 4. It could have been 3 though. I know 3 was important later in the episode for Commander's Pips, but yeah. Adam, I'm right there with you. I'm going to be taking my back pills too as soon as I'm done this. So it was 4 times, and it was Nepo. Cool. All right, that's a great note to end on. I got the last one right. Well, the Enterprise blowing up anyway. So anyway, yes, thank you guys. Have yourselves a great night. Until later. Oh, 99 likes. We need 1 more like to 100. But anyway, until then, guys, I'm Captain Foley. See you guys later.